I played volleyball growing up. I played a little bit of.
I did bowl. I was bowler.
Oh, nice.
I got the participation award.
Yeah, I was nothing, but I did audition. I did try out for this soccer team that everybody gets into, and my mom said that I ran like a butterfly, and then she was like, but then like Hurricane Katrina hit.
Oh.
Yeah, Katrina hit, and then I went evacuated, came back home, and then like never tried to do a sport again. But I did dance.
I mean, things
happen.
Yeah, things happen. You know.
Yeah, our moms are singers. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's the first question. I mean, was music always going to be a thing? Actually, should we say it's Kelly and Minna, Daisy the Great?
Minna.
Kelly and Minna from Daisy the Great. So was music always going to be a thing then? I mean, obviously.
Definitely. I mean, yes. My mom was a singer. Minna's mom was a singer. My mom was an opera singer, so I started out like learning a lot about opera, and we would also play like a lot of standards and like Rodgers and Hammerstein and the Beatles, and like the Tony Bennett Kids album was like always playing. My mom taught me to sing immediately, basically, so it was always a thing. We actually though also were actors, so we and maybe are still actors, so we went to school for acting, and then it was kind of like music was like a underlying thing the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I knew that music was going to be a thing. Like I always sung, and like I like had like voice lessons and stuff, and like I never like thought that I could actually make music for like when I was a kid and stuff. I that wasn't like the like indie music scene and stuff wasn't in my world and where I was at in New Orleans and stuff, and I was like, you know, I was like definitely like I want to be a performer, but I like didn't really know the scope of like what that would be, and I'm so happy that like I found like songwriting and stuff, because that feels like home to me.
Where's the best place in New Orleans to get beignets?
Café du Monde.
I know. I got one of those little pressed pennies. Like that's my favorite jam when I go anywhere.
I always get those.
The pressed pennies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I mean, it's the cheapest, best souvenir.
Absolutely.
I've got the Café du Monde.
You could like drill a hole in it and wear it as a necklace.
I've got a book. I've got the 2 books full of them.
Sick,
so, yeah. I had read an article about the fact that you guys met in New York, but the thing about the article says they weren't exactly friends at first.
Wait, I know the article you mean.
Okay, our friend literally wrote that article.
I want to know what the ... meant.
It literally meant that like we didn't really know each other very well.
Okay,
like,
so it wasn't like
no.
You guys met and you're like, I don't like this
really
person.
liked each other. We
It
just
was
like
written very shadily by our friend Kyla, and we were like, wait, we didn't mean it like that. I don't know why you wrote it like that.
It definitely seemed like there was some drama behind it.
There's literally no drama between me and Kelly. There's never drama between me and Kelly. And it's mostly because Kelly's really stable and I'm not. But like we just like weren't in the same class.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys were really, but then you guys got together, wrote a musical.
We started to write a musical. We wrote the entire book, like the script of the musical, and we wrote one like 10-minute long, very epic, genre-bending musical theater, like Bohemian Rhapsody vibe song.
Are you gonna come back to it? Is it gonna be a thing one day?
I think that. No.
What we've decided is that like we would write a musical.
We would change it wouldn't be the same musical, because honestly,
It sounds
We've
really
grown.
interesting though.
Yeah, but we're like
I know.
7 years older. Like I feel like
I think the musical like is living. The musical was about two like indie rock kids that accidentally take over the lives of these 2 pop stars that get struck by lightning and turn to ash.
I mean, it sounds.
It's good, but I think to be honest, we started like the reason that Daisy started is that we were like, let's talk about the songs for the band, like when they're a band and not these like pop star whatever thing, like when they're the band, what are the songs? And then we were like, okay, I have these songs from like the past years, and Minna was like, I have these songs from the past years, and we started talking about it, and then we were like, actually let's just be a band, we don't have to do this musical to like
as a vessel to be
to have permission. So I feel like the musical in some way is like living in that we are still pretending to be a band right now, and it's like luckily
and it's working.
I know it's bringing us to very very cool spots. But I think if we were to write something else, we would probably go a different direction with it. But you never know. I really want to do like a staged reading of the musical.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a live stream
like a 10-year reunion
on Twitch.
Of the musical.
Or I mean, you guys are going to be at Wonderbus Fest in a month in the hometown of Columbus, Ohio. You guys are playing Friday and Saturday.
So we'll do the musical as our set.
You know, the 26th, the 27th, and 28th. You know, you guys are like, it's Friday, it's you guys, and like Duran. So, you know, it's going to be a pretty fun night.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
And then you guys on Saturday again. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
With Lord. We love Lord.
I know.
I know that you guys came up with the name Daisy the Great because, you know, Daisy was kind of feminine, and the Great's like, you know, it's just something kind of like mighty. Did you guys think of any other flowers, or was it like Hyacinthia the Amazing?
We thought of Metal Feather.
Metal Feather is kind of dope.
Yeah, we're just not a metal band.
Right. We were trying to think of something that
Patent
just
pending.
felt like vulnerable and like kind of like figuring out a way to say like quietly brave. I mean, like our sound since then has gotten a lot bigger. Like I think in the beginning it was a lot more like delicate feeling, and now we like definitely have those like delicate moments in the set, but there's a lot more like gravity to, well, it's just a different type of gravity, I guess, but like just a bigger sound that we have. So I think it's nice to have that name grounding us when we're like, okay, even when we have a giant set and giant sound on stage and like big show, like what is the quiet, like hard thing to say? Which
It's like growing into your ears.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then what's next? You guys are obviously out and about. Do you guys write when you're out, or we writing, we touring?
We are in the process of releasing an album. We have a new song coming out August 24th called Aluminum. It's the 4th song that we're releasing off of our record that is coming out in the fall, and we're super, super excited. And, you know, we're always writing new music, but we're super, super stoked to release.
As to be heard on CD 92.9. Yes, we love you guys very much. And again, we'll see you guys in a month at Wonderbus Fest.
We love Columbus. We're so excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.